I'm Dan with Letters in Motion. At Letters in Motion, we make tools and services to animate text. So every movie you've ever watched, every television show, all TV commercials, almost all commercial video on the internet has some form of text in it, and that's the business that we're going to be talking about here now. Oh, except we just got taken off.
4256.
Okay. I'll change that. Okay, so Scott and I are the founders. He's a technical founder, I'm the business founder. We've worked together for over 8 years on all sorts of interesting companies and different projects. We've made large-scale web app deployment platforms in the cloud. We made an award-winning children's game. We've made multimedia social media platforms. And where we got started was we animated dinosaurs from the bones out to get the most scientifically accurate movements of dinosaurs. So when you say something like that, it's always best just to show it. So let's take a look. Okay, I'm going to slide you up. That's the more fun way they like to move. And our exhibits, we build exhibits for the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, for the AMNH. They've traveled all around the world to the top natural history museums and all over. But the point is what we know is we know animation very well. We were in the Web Forward Accelerator, that's Mozilla's accelerator down in San Francisco, which was a fantastic experience, and that's where we decided it was time to do Letters in Motion. Now, whenever I say animating text and the business that we're in, I always get the exact same question, so I'm going to answer that also with video, although he's going to come back at us. Here we go. Okay, that Starbucks ad is near and dear to our heart because we decided when we had an MVP that you could create that on a touchscreen device. We're all touch-based. If you could make that on an iPad faster, better, a better workflow, then we had an MVP that we'd release, and that's what we did last November. We released. And you know, when we talk about a market like this and the huge amount of texts that are produced, obviously it's being done quite a bit already. And who's doing it? It's the giants. It's the giants in the art creation space, Adobe, Autodesk. They've made fantastic products, but they weren't designed for kinetic typography or animating text. And what we did is we came in and said there's a much better workflow. We'll do it from the ground up and rebuild this whole set of tools. And to get an idea of what this looks like, if you just Google kinetic typography and take a look at some of the different tutorials out there, you'll see that they get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. They're 20 minutes long for things that I can do with just a few swipes on this device or on any touchscreen device. This is what After Effects looks like. I'm showing you this because it looks like a Trident submarine. And when you get in there and start doing it, it limits access for the people that can create wonderful video, and everybody needs video. So what does our Letters in Motion look like? We'll go for the quick live demo here. Is my time okay?
All good, you got a minute left.
Okay, we'll try to go fast here. All right, real fast. This is what Letters in Motion looks like. I'm gonna open up a project that already exists. I open it up. You can see with the interface how simple it is. I'm just using my thumbs to do different things. I can go in here and select a track. I select the track. I'm going to edit that track, and I'm going to add something to it. You already see two that are laid down in there, and I can just simply do something like this. I can add the track. I start to animate it, and you can see this word is already in here. I already laid it out, and if I just choose select again, I have various tools that will let me do it. I can just select the word this way. I can go in and select just the letters that I want to animate. I can, then I can go in and say I want to affect the various strength of this animation by doing various power graphs, and I can very quickly animate a very sophisticated piece. I'm going to cut this off short because I know everybody's, I'd rather answer questions and not take up other people's time, but that is Letters in Motion. You want to see what it looks like? All right, these guys are making me do it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, he's going to make you do it. You made him do it. It's been a short night. We do. 4236.
No.
Photographic memory. So do the demo, and then we're going to have a couple of Q&As.
Okay.
So if you have good questions, be formulating those right now. Now would be a good time for that.
All right. This is going to be terrible because I just kind of did that. Yeah. Okay. Let's just hit a quick playback here. I'm going to make sure my rendering is on, and this is going to be not quite the way I wanted to do it, but I'm rushing through it here. So if I hit, go up to my project, hit playback, and if I hit something like this, play all. So now what I would do with that is I would take that and I would go in here and say, okay, I want to render that. I can take it out and render it. I could render it and put it up on YouTube. I could render it and put it in any of those other tools that you saw if I want to do some more advanced animation. And I warn you, I'm not the artist in the group, so that's why that looked like that, but there's been some very beautiful things that are built. Okay, that's us.
So who has an awesome question? This gentleman. We don't have any wireless mics, so what we'd like to ask you to do is, if you can run that a little bit, it can do a little bit. So ideally, please use your outside voices. People here with children, raise your hands. You understand what outside voices mean? So ask your questions, either walk up to the mic, or if you can't, then please use your outside voice. Question number 1.
So, is there anything in the app that allows me to just quickly put in everything I want to say and make a cool video? Because I'm not really good with my hands, but I need to make a video.
So I'm going to say the short answer is no, because we serve digital artists at this point, but we've built a complete platform. This is the first of many tools we're releasing, and we work first of all with digital artists to make their life easier. That's who we know. That's where there's a tremendous amount of pain. In the future, we will also release light, consumer-oriented pieces that will help you with things like that. But you have to build a whole platform, all the rendering engines and animation engines to get to something like that.
All right. Any additional questions? Raise your hand. All right, all right, all right. Oh.
Wait, no. We need at least 3 questions. Come on. The man came here and presented an amazing product.
It's an ice cream cone. So you said that designers were your target audience. What sort of projects do you expect them to use it for, and how do you make money?
Okay, any video project, anything that has text in it, and we just released an MVP, so you can do all sorts. You could title a movie or do whatever if you want to do that. You can make a complete video just from text, and the animation engines also animate backgrounds and images. So if you want to do an explainer video or anything for your website, you can do that. How do we make money? This is totally free. We want the product is free. You can go out, you can use the rendering engines that run on this, but then we offer cloud services and a pro subscription so you can sync across all your devices, storage, and very advanced rendering. So we bring Hollywood to everyone.
All right, all right, all right. Okay. Let's hear it again for our presenter. First one.
Letters in Motion.